Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 178. Really quick Shuffle, guys. I'm Joe.
Dave.
And that hurt a little bit when I did that because I went to the beach this past weekend. And I went to they had an air show. They had a bunch of fucking planes and shit flying over. It was really fucking awesome. Got some cool pictures of the Thunderbirds flying over. That was really sick. But I didn't put sunscreen on the front of me. So, I put sunscreen. Eventually, I put sunscreen on my shoulders and my back. They still got a little burnt, not terrible, but my front, it's probably not bad anymore. You can kind of still see it.
It's still red.
Yeah. But like today and last night, but today especially, I've been peeling. Just I'm like so raw right now because I've just been picking at my fucking chest.
Stop.
It's all like I can't help it, dude. If my skin starts peeling, I rip it off. So my forehead was peeling. You can kind of see it. That's fucking gross. Looks like I have a fucking looks like I have a disease, dude. It's gross to look at. So that started peeling first, and then my nose started peeling, and that's still going a little bit. But this started today, and it's itchy as fuck, and I am just like dry and raw.
Dude, aloe,
everywhere.
man.
I've been putting aloe on, but I also I'm gonna lotion up my whole body today. Just cover me in lotion.
I don't think lotion helps that much, does it?
Well,
I mean, I know it keeps you
like,
moist. But...
It'll help with how dry it is. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
like the burning isn't so bad anymore. But like the butter, the lotion will help. It's cocoa butter, which is what I'm thinking of. That'll help moisturize the dry skin underneath because it started like blistering last night, and I was like, well, it's gonna peel bad. And so then this morning I was looking at it and I was just ripping off skin.
You're a fucking werewolf.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking awful.
Nasty.
It was fucking it was a lot of fun though. The air show was sick, dude. They had like jets flying right over our fucking head. Loud
Dude,
as fuck.
Yeah, I bet. Jesus.
Yeah.
It's been a week already.
Since we last recorded, yeah.
We didn't record on like Friday for some reason, or like Saturday.
No, I uploaded late, but that doesn't affect you at all. No,
it just seems
we
like
recorded. No, we recorded Thursday because I didn't upload until fucking Sunday this week because I was busy all weekend long. I forgot to upload. Because I fucking suck.
Maybe it's because did we play video games?
Yeah.
Yeah, we played a couple games of
Apex,
maybe that's why. I think when we play video games, I'm like, oh, I'm talking to Joe. It's obviously a week later.
For those of you that don't know, Dave and I only talk once a week, and it's when we're recording this podcast. Unless we're playing video games, we don't fucking speak to each other. Because this is the thing. If we talk to each other outside of this podcast, you know what we're gonna do? Run out of shit to talk about for the podcast. We already are dwindling on topics to talk about each week. We are struggling. I'll send like Tyler, and he's a fucking asshole, you know. I'll send Tyler a clip of the podcast that I uploaded, and he's like, you guys are really struggling, huh? I go, how about you go fuck yourself? How about that? I go, that's a funny fucking clip, and you goddamn know it.
You know what I was talking about today that made me I was talking about the coworkers. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot I did that stuff, and it like brought back some memories of how kids nowadays don't know what going outside is, or that that's they know what it is,
right?
But when we were younger, it was it wasn't, hey, let's go on our phones. It's like, hey, we're gonna go outside and fucking do some random shit.
Yeah, I mean, like you and I, right? We would just go outside and fucking. I still have videos on my phone from not even that long ago of when we would go outside and we would try and do trick shots with the basketball.
Oh yeah, just nonstop. We'd be running from the back of the driveway
and just yeeting a basketball into the hoop and never getting. And then eventually we'd get it, and we'd sprint upstairs into the attic to check the security cameras to record the camera footage, which was absolutely god awful.
Yeah,
why we didn't just set up a cell phone, I'll never know.
I brought up the fact that the one time, remember that Ferrari I had? The red remote control Ferrari.
Oh yeah, it's the Ferrari that you had. I know you're loaded, but goddamn.
I was saying how the one time I was I would go to this. Now is going to be two separate stories, kind of.
Yeah.
Where the one time I was I would go down to Sean's house,
Right.
And I brought the Ferrari one time, and we were just seeing which remote control car was faster. I had a Ferrari, and he had like, I don't even remember what he had.
Yeah.
But it's like that's what we did. And then if we were to go inside, it was because like we're getting like a drink
Right.
or grabbing food. And then maybe if like I was staying over, then we'd play like video games.
Hmm.
But like most time if we were over, we'd be like outside as long as
Yeah.
it was warm outside, blah blah
Right. Right.
blah. Well, I guess even if it's snowing. But the one I want to bring up with you was, do you remember when we had the RV parked on the going down the farm and I
Yeah.
drove, we kept driving the Ferrari off the roof?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I was just I was like, I'm done with this thing. Like I don't need it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I just like just going right off the roof.
The fact that
seeing-
we would just break toys because we didn't need them, and like we were just like, I'm over this, so let's just fucking wreck the shit out of it.
Yeah, dude, I was like, because it was already like, I know it already had like a broken window or something because
Right.
I shot it with my BB gun.
Hmm.
Because I was
As
just like,
as one does, yeah.
yeah, I was like, why not?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I was trying to. I think I was maybe just target practice, and I was like,
Right.
let me just grab a toy.
You know, like this will do. Anything's a target at this point.
But then I was like, well, I think we were trying to get like a video, like of it doing something off the RV because I feel like we were recording. We don't have the
Probably.
videos anymore.
No, God no.
But yeah, just driving it off of a roof.
Yeah,
up an
we were
RV.
fucking stupid.
It's like, what are you doing? It's like, no, dude.
Now
Not
I'm like,
to it.
go outside. I'd rather rather not.
I still, it's just because like we don't have like, you know, I'll go outside now to play like, sports if other people are.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm not going out. I don't do anything, right? I never go outside unless I'm working, which is outside anyways. But like if I mean like again, like my friends down here, like we don't do a whole lot of shit. Like we'll go out to like drink or whatever. But like with you guys will go out back home, but that's because you're all together. The only
Yeah.
way I hang out with any of you is the internet, video games.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, it's definitely dwindled now, like as we've grown older.
100%.
But
But I would fucking if we got like if right now, if somebody was like, hey, do you want these really fucking awesome remote control cars?
oh
And
my
you can
god,
just go
dude.
outside and race them, I'd be like, fuck yes.
Oh yeah,
Give me
I would rip them down the street for sure.
oh
but,
yeah.
but like after a week, probably be over it.
Yeah.
And then I'd like put it away, and then like 2 months later, I'd be like, oh shit, go outside, do it for like 10 minutes, be like, man, I've probably been out here for like an hour, right?
Yeah.
And then you go back inside and be like, all right, see you later.
Yeah, never touch it again.
Never
That's
touch
like
it again.
when I impulsively bought a ripstick 2.5 years ago. It's probably longer than that. God knows. Fucking 3 years ago, I think I bought a ripstick. Maybe a little bit less.
You
than
bought
that.
one while you were down there.
While I've been down here. Yeah, I own a ripstick down here.
Why don't you just take the one from home?
Well, because like, how am I going to transport it?
You've driven up here before. in the
Well,
past.
yeah, but at the time, it's like the last time I drove up here, I had already had one, or drove up there, I already
I
had
know,
one.
but before you bought one.
It wasn't a thought in my mind. I was
Right.
hanging out with people, and I was like, I'm gonna go fucking buy a ripstick.
I mean,
And they're like $20 now. It costs
Oh.
no money to buy a ripstick.
but you just barely use it.
Now I barely use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like when I first got it, I was outside crushing that stick every day. Now it just sits in the garage and collects dust. But like, I don't know,
Same.
I'd take it out.
I took it out the other.
The thing is, you look like a fucking dick. You look like such a cocky asshole if you're just out with a ripstick by yourself. Like who ripsticks? Nobody
dude.
ripsticks.
What was I? Oh, the one time. The one time I texted Ben, I go, "Yo, you want to go to the soccer complex?
Yeah.
I'm bringing my ripstick." So I brought my ripstick.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I want to ride it, and he brought his bike, and so obviously a bike is a lot faster than a ripstick. So he's going like he's barely pedaling, and I'm like, and we're just having a conversation. We're having a conversation. Obviously, I'm doing a lot of work, but he's just like barely going.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. I was like, I thought I could go faster, but like obviously, like I feel like with a bicycle, you just do like a couple pedals and you're gone.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Compared to the
Yeah,
the ripstick.
the force that you're applying to a ripstick to go just a good speed to keep up with the bike is insane.
Yeah,
Um,
but
but yeah, no, I was crushing the ripstick for like a good like week, and then I was like, all right, well, now again, it's like I have no like nobody else I know has a ripstick besides you,
yeah,
and nobody I know down here even remotely like does anything similar. Like nobody's got like a longboard or a skateboard or anything. So it's not like I would go with people. And it's just not
yeah,
something you do. Like you're not
yeah.
like
If
going out for a bike ride's one thing, but you're not going to be like, hey, you want to go skateboarding?
well,
I'm sure
people
people
do
do
that,
that. Yeah, but
but
like
like I wouldn't go if somebody was like, "Oh, you ripstick, you want to go?" Like I got a longboard. You want to go for like a ride one time? I'll be like, no, because because me on a ripstick is like something I'll do if it's just like I don't take my ripstick for a ride. I am in my driveway or in a like
I've taken it like around the block.
on I wouldn't I no because I can't like so like for me to like turn about if I was coming up to like Union, it starts going a little downhill right there
Yeah.
towards the corner. If you start to turn, it's like I'm not making that turn quick enough. So it's like I have to
Yeah.
get off.
So that when I was moving from my old house into when I moved in with Shannon at the old place. Um so 2 houses ago when I was moving
Oh,
out of
your
that
block.
house.
Were you saying your block?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh God, no,
Oh, okay.
not like a block back home.
That's what
Fuck
I'm
that.
saying. I was like, yeah, if I was in a neighborhood, oh, for sure, I'd take that thing
Yeah,
out.
no, in the neighborhood that's 5 seconds around the block.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Um,
I'll do a neighborhood thing.
but what I was about to say is when I was moving from my old 2 houses ago into one house ago, um, I rented a U-Haul to get all my crap. I moved it all into whatever, and then I had to go return the U-Haul. But the
Mhm.
U-Haul place was, I don't know, maybe a 5-minute drive, not even from my house. But I had to return the U-Haul and then I was going to go back to my house, grab my car, pack up the last little bits of crap, and then drive back over to the new place. But I didn't want to walk. It's like a long walk and it's uphill. So uphill and then downhill, but that's not important. So I was like, okay, well, let me take I think it was Shannon's idea. She was like, take the ripstick and you can get there a little faster. And I was like, that's not a bad idea. So I dropped off the U-Haul, grabbed the ripstick, and again, it's uphill first
Yeah,
and then
dude.
downhill.
Yeah.
So the amount of and it was humid that night. It was fucking 11 p.m., humid as shit, foggy as shit. I can't see dick. And I was just like fucking
Yeah.
trying to go up this hill. I was like, fuck that. I made it like a good amount, probably halfway up the hill. I go, I'm walking the rest of the way. I'll hop back on at the top of the hill. Hop back on the top of the hill, and I'm fucking
There's no
flying
way I
down
would
the
ever
sidewalk.
go down a hill.
Dude, I was cooking. And there was a point, so like the sidewalk by my old place, instead of just, it's fucking stupid. Instead of just going straight and they build they put it like on the side of the telephone poles, they build it in the path of the telephone poles and then just curve the sidewalk around the telephone pole. Stupid. So now here I am flying at probably like a nice 15 miles an hour on 2 wheels
Yeah.
on my feet.
Two skinny wheels.
Two skinny ass wheels underneath my feet.
Yeah.
And trying to make these fucking turns at lightning speed. One came up and I was like, no, fuck that. I jumped right off. I was like, absolutely fucking not. I mean, I got home faster, but want my legs the next day, jello. I like couldn't fucking walk, dude. I'm like, I go, why did I do this? Like, I should have just
dude.
walked. I was just so tired of, I was so exhausted that I was like, the walk itself is going to kill me. So I decided to exert more energy by ripsticking.
Yeah, no, walking would have been better.
It probably would have been like,
it wouldn't have been quicker, but like,
yeah.
I mean, it might have with the fact that, I mean, depending on how slow you were going up the hill, but
I was moving. I mean, I was moving, right? So like, could I have walked faster? Maybe. Would I have? Maybe not. Like the fact that I was just on wheels didn't really change my speed uphill. Downhill, again, I was flying. So
yeah, I would. Yeah, downhill on ripsticks. No, thank you.
Cruising, dude. It was like, and the hill, it's like a long hill, so it's not like steep, right? It's pretty gradual, but like even still, gravity,
Oh, yeah. Dude, it just starts going, and you're like
flying.
And then you
there was
start
one
freaking
time,
out.
Oh yeah, you're like I don't know how to stop, and if I do stop too hard, I'm gonna break
dead.
something.
You're dead.
Yeah, exactly. There was one time, I don't know why I did this. I brought my ripstick from back home to Oswego when I was in college.
Mhm.
And I was like, I'm gonna ride, because people, in college, they'll ride their longboards
Oh, yeah.
around. Yeah. So I was like, I'll take my ripstick. It's like the same thing. No, it's fucking not. Because
No,
again,
it's
I'm on
not.
2 wheels.
Yeah,
The
dude, it's
stopping
not.
aspect is not easy. So there was one day, and where I lived on campus was at like basically Oswego was like a big hill.
Yeah.
So I was at like the base of said hill. Um, and so I was coming back from class one day, hopped on the ripstick, was cruising because again, it's downhill, but not a steep hill. But then you do catch a steep hill, and there was a large crowd of people that were heading to class up the same hill that I was coming down. And so now here I am on a ripstick, looking like a total asshole, trying to fucking weave in and out of these people. Almost took a bitch out. And then I like get close to the bottom of the hill, and I go, the crowd's getting too thick, and I have too much speed. So I again had to leap off of my ripstick and try not to fall and break something in front of all these fucking college students, which at the time were my age. But like, I was like, I look
Yeah.
like such a fucking cock right now.
I mean, I wouldn't say. I mean, you look as about as this about you look as this.
Yeah.
You look about the same as someone who's riding their, who's rollerblading through campus.
Yeah, but
Or
rollerblading's different. Rollerblading at least is like they're just your feet.
yeah, I'm
I'm
saying
like
rollerblading.
surfing through a crowd of people.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm snowboarding in the middle of summer down through a crowd of people.
Dude, when I went to I don't know if I was going to school at UB at the time
Mhm.
or if I was just with Ben. And he was
Just
like,
went to school, yeah.
yeah, I just went to school with him. I saw somebody riding their skateboard or something,
Yeah.
scooter, I don't know. And I was like, oh, I could bring my ripstick here, dude. And I think I was with Ben. And yeah, I never did, but I definitely would have been a bad idea. Cause I think on the way back, like we were walking to get food. And then I think on the way back, I realized I was like, dude, I would like, you know how crosswalks have those, or sorry, not cross, like the
The edge of the
sidewalk
curb has
before
like
the
that rumble thing
yeah,
on it.
that rumble shit, dude, for blind people. Oh my God. It's for blind people.
There's
Sorry.
not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. They can feel it with their stick, and then they know that's right before the.
Oh shit.
I don't know if blind people is still a good term.
Yeah.
The vision impaired. I don't know.
Visually impaired.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're fucking blind people.
they are. I don't know if they get offended.
No, they're
Uh,
not. They're not watching the podcast.
no. That went right over to. I was too busy trying to think of.
The next thing you were gonna say.
No, I was. Well, yeah, I was thinking of for deaf people,
Yeah.
and I was going to say the hearing impaired,
Yeah.
and I was like, they don't care what we say because they can't hear
And
us.
I had already made the joke about blind people.
So I was trying to figure out how to work that in there, but you were like, yeah, they're not watching us.
Oh God. We really just attack every group of people on this podcast.
Oh God. Yeah, but that's a classic joke.
It is, yeah.
Dude, if you get set up, if you do that, like someone's lining up for a three pointer.
Yeah.
It's trying to combine three pointer and a free throw.
Yeah.
Someone lines up for that, and it's like, if you just shoot and then don't just tell that joke, then it's just an air ball, dude. Because if I didn't get that,
that was one hell of an analogy. I'm gonna say that right now. That was you dug deep for that analogy. You could have just said that's a layup and you can't not take it. But instead you were like, I'm gonna line up for a 3-pointer and I'm gonna shoot, but it's an air ball if I don't say the joke.
Yeah, I guess. Because it was a layup type of joke.
I mean, definitely is a layup. Yeah, it was right there in front of me, and I was like, eh.
But I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I think I was going more for the 3-pointer because it's harder.
I don't know. The joke was pretty easy. It was right there.
I know the joke was easy, but like I feel like
yeah.
the skill that there's no skill, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they're not hearing or watching us.
Nope.
So, but yeah,
So I recently, totally new topic, recently made, I mean, you also made quite an expensive purchase, which I won't make you dive into that on the internet. But I also recently made an expensive purchase. Not quite as expensive as yours. But the other day I went to
was it, dude? Oh God, you're fucking stupid.
Wait, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, was this a purchase that is necessary?
It was yours?
Yeah, but I have more money.
Well, yeah, but
Okay,
neither
anyways.
purchase was necessary.
It wasn't necessary, but
Okay.
anyways, go
most
on. After the
most
first
purchases
word
are
I
not
heard.
necessary unless you're buying groceries. It's probably not necessary.
Yeah,
Anyways,
true.
anyways, so I went to Boot Barn, which is a place where they sell cowboy boots and Western apparel. Now I have a pair of cowboy boots already.
You're a cowboy.
Yeah, I have a pair of cowboy boots already. I bought them like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, whenever it was, at Jam in the Valley. And I like them. They're very nice. I've worn them so many times. I've gotten a good use out of them. I will continue to wear them. But I've recently been going out to this, I've told you about it, the country bar, line dancing bar called Cowboys. And everybody there, almost everybody there, got on some cowboy boots because you're doing a lot of dancing, doing a lot of stomping. You want to have some good stomping boots.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want a new pair of cowboy boots. So I went to Boot Barn, a couple of people. We were all buying boots. And first of all, you walk in, the smell of leather just punches you right in the face.
Yeah.
Best smell in the world. And
100%.
I bought a $200 pair of cowboy boots. And I wish I had them right here next to me because I'd show you. Dude, they're so fucking nice. I love them so much.
Do they got that swirly shit on the side of it?
What do you mean?
Like the pattern?
That like goes up the leg?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate that. That's why I didn't buy any in
I mean, you
Nashville.
don't have to get boots like that.
I know, but that's what they all were.
Most boots are like that because that's what people like. That's the design of the boot.
And they were all what am I trying to say? That like it's goes like this on both sides. Like it's a circle. It's a half circle. And it's got the V in the front and the back.
Oh, you mean at the top of the boot?
Top of the boot, yeah.
Yeah, that's again how all boots are.
Annoying.
What do you want? You just want like a solid cylinder with no pattern on
like
it?
If you
want motorcycle boots.
That's what I want. And they look like cowboy boots.
They do. And you can get those. So the place that I went to, Boot Barn, has those.
Yeah, well, the place in Nashville, they were all
because it's fucking cowboy.
It was
central.
like buy one, get two free.
Buy one pair of boots, get two pairs free. But the one pair is probably $300.
The one pair was like $400 something.
Well, do you know the brand?
I don't know.
Probably
I don't know what they were.
Nancy,
but like
Nancy, probably nice as fuck.
They're definitely they were just. It's just like this place, and it's Nashville, so they just fucking jack up the prices. And I was like, well, I'm not buying shit.
That's crazy. I mean, that's still like 3 pairs of boots for $400 is not a bad.
No, it's
I'll
not.
tell you that right now.
I think
I obviously just bought one pair for
200. Yeah, I think there was a pair there for 600. So like right there, it's like, but like obviously I wasn't gonna like it was me and the girl we were with,
right?
And it was like, I was like, okay, yeah, if I found a pair and if she found a pair,
then it'd be worth it.
And who's getting the next pair?
Yeah, well then you're getting 2 pairs.
I don't need 2 pairs. And
then you never need one pair. I mean, maybe you need one, but regardless, I made an expensive purchase. And I'm not mad about it because they're fucking nice, dude. So they're like a dark brown leather, which is similar to the boots I have now. I have the current boots I have are a dark brown. The new boots I bought were a dark brown, but they have like the design is so it's like brown up to like the ankle, and then from the ankle up, it's like orange with a white stitching design, and it's nice. They are so nice. So I'm wearing them tonight because after this podcast, I'm going to Cowboys, breaking into new boots.
Boot Barn, Orlando.
Yeah, there's a few of them here, but
Was it on International Drive?
I don't remember if that's what I'm going to, but they'll have probably the same pair.
Probably. I want to look it up. I just want to see. Men's Western boots and shoes.
Western boots, but they got like hats. They got like they got like those fancy shirts that are like black but have like blue,
Dude, and I was
cowboy
also going to
designs. I don't
buy
know.
a hat
Cowboy hat?
at Nashville.
Yeah, at Nashville.
But like dude, I can't pull off a cowboy hat. Or all of these were just ginormous.
Yeah,
Like I was like, I just want a simple like I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can't. It's covered up by other hats. But this right here, my American
flag one, yeah.
American flag one. It's just simple. Bought it at a gas station.
Yeah.
It's whatever. But all these were like, freaking.
There's a lot going on. Yeah.
What's his name in Yellowstone? Those people, those type of
Kevin
hats.
Costner.
They can pull. Yeah, Kevin Costner. I want to say Michael Keaton.
Not quite.
Kevin Costner and all of them. It's like those guys are men. Those guys are burly. They can wear them.
You just got to find the right hat for you.
That's
I have a
what I'm
cowboy
saying.
hat, but I almost never wear it because I don't like the way it looks on me. But I don't think it's a good one. It's also like a really hard plastic, and I don't like that. I need a softer hat.
What color was your boot?
Dark brown and orange.
Dark
If you want to look
brown.
up the brand, it's Cody James.
Cody James.
Cody James.
There it is. Oh, 161 of them. Let's see. Oh, it's probably this one right here.
Guys,
This one
pull
that
it up.
came up. Let's see.
There was a tan one, like a light brown, that had orange and then a white trim on it. If you can see that, those are the ones. So I bought these because of the white stitching along the toes. I fucking love that.
Square.
Yeah, square toe.
Yeah, faux show. That's what I would do. Ain't no way I'm gonna get my fucking toes.
I had a pointed toe on as an option, and they were all black, and I fucking love that. But they got a lot of options there, and some of them are pretty. I don't want to say pretty inexpensive. Like the cheapest one I think they have is like maybe $150. And the most expensive one I saw was $380.
I mean, 150 not bad.
No, it's not. Even 200. I was like, yeah, it's pretty nice. And then they signed me up for their reward. They got me tracked. They signed me up for the rewards program. So it's 1 point for every dollar you spend, and after 250 points, you get rewards. I don't remember what the fuck the rewards were, but now I'm already 50 points away from some rewards.
Boom! Look at this right here, dude. Go buy me these.
What?
These are the exact boots I have.
Right there, motorcycle boots.
Yeah. Boom. 130.
That's not bad.
I'm gonna buy them right now. Okay.
I mean, listen, I'll go. I'll get the rewards. You just got to Venmo me.
11. Yeah, those are legitimately. I just wish.
The problem is you're not there to try them on.
That's true.
So like I'm a size 12, but I'm not a size 12 in cowboy boot. I could be, but they're a little bit loose, and you want them to be a little bit snug because when you work in the leather, it stretches.
Yeah. Yeah. See, the thing with the ones that I have now are Dad's old ones.
Right.
He's got a fucking size 9 foot.
Yeah.
So when I put them on, I wore them, but dude, by
your
the
feet
end
are
of the night,
screaming afterwards.
I was like, holy shit. So it's like, those are a 9 or 9.5.
You could probably go with like a 10.5 and you'd be okay.
Could. But
the boots I just bought. So the boots I have are an 11.5. The boots I bought are an 11 because they didn't have an 11.5, and they're a little bit tight. But again, once you're dancing in them, stretching out that leather, you're good. Yeah, but they smell so good right now. And I know I'm just going to ruin that by fucking putting my sweaty ass feet in there tonight. But worth every penny.
Make me taller too. So
yeah, the heel, really adds a.
I need that height.
Yeah, short king.
Short king. Shout out to short kings. Yeah. 130 is not bad.
It's not.
Because I think the ones that they have, like, so Dad's a Harley Davidson, obviously. Yeah. So like I was looking to see find Harley Davidson ones, and they have a black pair, which is cool. But I'm sure it's like
$700. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been maybe 175. I would put it at 175, 200. I'm gonna
Right.
look.
Okay, well, look after.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
When's the last time you were at the doctor?
A while.
Yeah, okay. Me too.
2021, probably my last. Yeah, 21, 22. So I
Not
guess not a while.
like 2021 or like when you were 21.
When I was 21, which was in 2021 for the first half of the year.
Yeah, right. Anyways, the reason I ask is when you go, the last time you went, and they ask you to like, or they ask you, they're like, are you drink, you smoke, you fuck.
Yeah.
What do you answer honestly?
Um,
Because I don't.
The last time that he asked me when I was there, if I had sex, I was like, yeah. And
You said yeah?
I mean, what am I gonna? I'll be like, might as well, right? He's just a doctor.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
Like, what's the? And
I feel like listen, I was going to whatever fucking doctor we're going to until I was 21 years old. Because that's at that point you can no longer go to your pediatrician.
Right.
And did I have
every time?
Yeah, 100%. I lied through my teeth. Like,
but there's no point.
I'm pretty sure that I had sex before I was 21. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. I can't remember that far back right now, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet there's a solid chance. But as far as the doctor was concerned, I was a fucking bitch ass virgin for my entire life until I stopped seeing him. Yeah. And if I were to go to a doctor now, I don't know if doctors at this age ask you.
I don't think so.
Like if a doctor right now asked me at almost 27 years old, they go, do you have sex? I would still lie. Why? I would just say no.
Because I think it's more like,
because I don't want them to know my personal shit.
They're your doctor, bro.
I know, but fuck them.
No, yes, I told him. But like, I feel like the doctors now, I would definitely tell a doctor that I get now, because it's like, I feel like the weird part was, it's like, dude, you've been my doctor since I was
a child,
4,
probably.
Yeah, and it's like weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
But either way, I was just like, yeah. Same with.
What did he say?
He was like, what did he say? I think he asked me if I was like, he was like, do you use protection or something like that?
He was like, hey, nice dog.
He was like, he was like, responsibly or something like that. Or you're not having any kids anytime soon, are you? Something like that. I think he cracked a joke about it, I think. Because he always asked me, he was like, when he asked you to do drugs, he was like, you're not doing blow in your car before you get in here, are you? Or something like that. Like,
such a weird way to doing a quick bump before you get in
doing a bump.
I lied about drinking. I had never done drugs before I don't think I'd done drugs before I was 21.
I didn't touch drugs.
I don't think I did. I'm trying to remember.
I definitely lied to him about drinking
before you were 21.
Before I was, I think I told him. No, I definitely told him that I drank before I was 21.
Really?
I think because he was like, I think the way he phrased, like when he asked me before, and I was like 17, because I think the first time I drank was 16.
Sure.
So either way, then when he would ask me, I'd be like, no. But when I was,
I'm not old enough, sir.
Yeah, no, not at all. But I wasn't be like, oh yeah, I drink. I think when he asked me,
I'm crushing drinks, dude.
Like a case a week, man.
So that's gonna be my next question. Continue your story, and I have another question.
Like probably like 1920. If he asked me that question, I think I went something like, I was like, oh, I've had a drink before, but I was like, I don't drink. I'm not like, oh yeah, I drink. No, I was like, I've had a drink before, but you can do it.
The way I remember it, the way he always worded the question to me was, he was like, are you fucking? He didn't say that, of course. He was like, "Are you having sex? Are you sexually active or are you having sex?"
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
they say that.
absolutely not. No, sir. No, I am
No,
not.
no, no, sir. No, sir.
No, I am pure.
The other question I did dodge though, do you plug the toilet or I was I was like, no, never.
Always. How your bowel movements? Pretty regular. No clogging anything.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm good.
Clean as a whistle, bro.
Clean as shoots right out of me, straight down the toilet, sir. I'm good to go.
Yeah, that one I lie about.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because that one's like a medical thing.
It could be. Yeah, it's
It
not
could
for
be,
us.
yeah.
It's not, but like it could be. And I don't want them digging into my
Yeah,
shit,
I'm like, dude, don't
even right now, if I were to go to a doctor tomorrow and they go, "Do you clog a toilet?" I'd be like, "Absolutely not. I've never even touched a plunger in my life. I don't even know how that mechanism works."
Yeah, dude. I'm
I'm pretty sure I plugged the toilet today.
I can honestly say that I do not plug the toilet anymore.
I don't nearly as much as I used to.
Yeah, definitely nearly as much. Because I feel like when I was younger, it was just every other day.
Every shit was plugging the toilet.
Yeah, dude. And
I was 10 years old. This fucking tall. Shits were half my body size.
Yeah, dude. I'd literally have to go out and be like, "Mom, I plugged the toilet again. Could you get it?" Because I couldn't get it. I didn't understand how a plunger worked when I was fucking 10 years old. I was like,
get in there and
I was like, how come it's not going? Like, I'm doing it. I'd go in there. I'd be fucking sweating. Dude.
Now, dude, I'm so talented with a plunger. Give me like 1, 2 toilets unclogged. I got the power plunge.
Yeah, dude. I've now learned.
Yeah. Also, the fact that we're in 2023 and they haven't created something more advanced than a rubber cup on a stick.
Well, that's all you need, though.
Yeah, but like, give me just an automatic plunger.
What is that?
Something like, I don't know, invent it. It hasn't been invented, so I don't know. Something I can just stick in the toilet. It fucking does it itself. I don't want to do it.
So you like take the thing, you put it on. It looks the same, but probably you just like press a button.
Press a button,
and it suctions stuff up.
No, don't suction it up.
No, I'm not saying suction up, but like it's like suctioning.
Creates negative pressure and then fucking, you know, just shoves that shit down.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Anyways, I used a plunger in the shower the other day.
Ew.
Well, I didn't shit in the shower.
I didn't think that, but it's still gross. It's like, why are you using a plunger?
Well, because our shower drain keeps getting clogged because I live with a bunch of fucking females and they shed like dogs. Gross. So there's hair in the drain all the goddamn time. Yeah. So Drano can only do so much.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, fuck this. I unscrewed the little stopper and I fucking took the plunger and I was just like,
oh, okay.
And it flushed that shit. I was like, hey, that's a good shower to be standing in now. Cause I was just standing in like ankle deep water while I'm trying to shower.
Yeah. I think if you have your bathtub, like, and it's going to be getting like hair and other shit in there for some reason, maybe shit,
maybe
people shit in their shower. I don't know. But I feel like if you know that shit's going to be going in there, it's like, you just got to do Drano. Like you just got to like shower with Drano.
100%. Yeah. Like, honestly,
it's like you shower and then you literally have to give the shower drain a shower with Drano.
Just glug, 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 glug.
Yeah.
But anyway, so back to what I was gonna say, right? So I've lied to my doctor, would still lie to my doctor today. Not about drinking. But like if they're like, "Do you do drugs?" I'd be like, "No." Do I do drugs? No. Have I done drugs? Yes. Does the doctor need to know that? No. But what I was gonna say is the way the doctor phrased it when I was younger. He was like, "Are you having sex?" I would say no. Lie. And he goes, you don't drink, you don't do drugs. And so he already phrased it as in you don't. And he's just like, correct. And I'm like, I'm not going to correct the man. You don't want to correct a man in his craft.
Yeah. You don't do drugs or drink, right? No.
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Or you are correct.
But anyways, so like the problem is my next question of if you were to go to a doctor today and they were like, how much? They're like, do you drink? And you say yes. And they go, okay, how much do you drink? Would you answer that honestly? First of all, do you know how much you drink? Second of all, would you answer it honestly?
I would say it depends on the weekend.
See, like, is that a good answer? I don't know. And if they're like, how much do you drink in a regular week? Knowing that you only go out on weekends, but how much do you down in a weekend? Like this coming weekend, right? So just for reference for all of you listening, this weekend, starting tomorrow or starting today, the day we upload this podcast, is Tyler's bachelor party.
Uh-huh.
So we were going to be in Ellicottville all weekend, just getting fucking blitzed.
It's a lie, but
Okay, I'm getting absolutely sloshed.
yeah, I'm not taking care of you.
That's Dave. We both know if anybody's taking care of anybody, it's you getting taken care of.
No. I think it's gonna be Tyler.
Yeah, wait till next week and Dave's throwing up.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we know we're gonna be drinking a lot this weekend, right? So like that's gonna be our drinking for basically the entire week. I'm not gonna drink a whole lot for the rest of the week. So if I were to go to a doctor and they go, "How much are you drinking a week?" I'd be like, "Okay, well, I didn't drink Monday through whatever, but Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, I had fucking a bottle and a half of liquor."
That's only gonna be a lie, but
Well, I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
so if I were to say I drink a bottle and a half a week, that seems like a lot. So I would lie.
Well,
Because I don't want the doctor being like, "Okay, we're gonna sign you up for AA."
He wouldn't do that.
They might, dude. And like a
Okay,
typical
yeah.
week, oh, I'm drinking like
What, they sign you up for A doesn't mean you gotta go.
yeah, maybe you're right.
Nobody can force you to go.
I think people can force you to go to Alcoholics Anonymous.
No.
You know how I know that? Because it can be court ordered.
Oh yeah. If it's
I almost said it like
ordered.
I personally know. I do kind of know, which is another story for another time. I didn't go to AA, but I went to Oswego's version of it, which is my favorite story to tell. I don't know if I ever have on the podcast.
Yeah, I think you have. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's court ordered.
Yeah, so they can make you go.
Yeah, I guess if your doctor contacts like your place of business, like,
and they're like, "Hey, we're
this guy
concerned that
drinks a
he."
lot,
I don't
we're
think they
gonna-
can do that. A doctor-patient
Oh, true.
confidentiality.
See, it's
HIPAA.
like fuck them. You can't tell me what to do.
That's fair. Well, then,
But
either way, I don't need my doctor knowing.
If he asked me how much do you drink, I'd say not a lot. And
I'd say enough.
that I would literally say not a lot because I do not drink
You don't drink a lot.
unless
You're going out.
I go out, and then if I go out, then I have too much sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't be able to, I'd be like, well, one, I'd say it depends on the weekend. Or
I guess that's fair. I think that's a fine answer then, because like that shows that it's like you know, like last weekend, did I fucking drink? A little bit. I was at the beach. But like I wasn't drunk. But like this weekend I will be drunk. So it's, you know, sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not.
Yeah. I could literally go like, I mean, the one time I literally went 3 weeks without going out or having a drink because it was just like, I wasn't
a whole 3 weeks. Congrats, Dave.
I don't drink. Okay. There's literally people who have like a beer every day.
Yeah.
And I don't drink casually, usually.
Yeah. There was a good stretch of time, like just after, I think it was just after the holidays. Or right around the holidays, maybe. I was coming home and I was drinking, I would have like a glass of Jack Apple Cranberry, every single day. And I was like, damn, am I turning into an alcoholic? And then I ran out of Jack and I was like, nope.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm not going to go buy more. So I guess I'm not.
I will literally, like, I would rather drink, if you ask me, it's like, hey, do you want to drink alcohol or would you rather drink like juice?
What kind of juice?
I don't know. Like, or iced tea. We'll go with iced tea.
You do love your iced tea.
Yeah, I go iced tea all day. Like, I'll drink iced tea, lemonade, orange juice, cider, anything before alcohol.
Now you add alcohol to any of those, and I'm
10 times better.
down. All of the drinks you just named, you can add alcohol to, and they are all so much better.
Yeah, dude.
But also,
yeah.
I love like a nice, you know, like if I go to a restaurant, I'm like, okay, I'll get a drink, but also like, can you bring me like a Sprite? Because I love a good pop.
Yeah. Even when we go out, I'm like, I find it pointless to get alcohol because I get it. You know, I'll grab a Jack and ginger ale, not Jack, Captain Morgan ginger ale. Because I'm like, yeah, you know, it tastes good. But I would take a regular ginger ale over it because one, it's cheaper.
It is.
And two,
free refills.
And I can't get drunk.
Yeah.
Because I probably drove there. So it's like, what's the point then? I might as well just drink water.
That's a good point.
For free. You know?
Yeah, it's a good point.
I literally had that thought the one time. I was like, why would I get a drink and only have one?
Yeah.
You know? They're like, because, and I'm like, no, if I'm having drinks,
You're gonna have
I
drinks.
would like to have some drinks.
Yeah.
If I'm going out to get food and I'm driving and I drove or whatever, or
There's
the
really
plan
no
is-
point in having one drink.
Yeah, I might as well just save my money
Yep.
and get. I'm not going to get water because I'd like to have some flavor with my food.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'd get us, pop. Pop
You
all
say
the way.
plop?
No, I said pop.
No, it sounded like you said plop. It's like a what now?
You're drinking what?
But yeah, I don't know. I still think I'm
Bottom
not going
line,
to a
we're not
doctor
lying.
anytime soon.
Yeah, neither or dentist.
Yeah, no. But that's another question I ask the dentist. They go, you smoke?
Yeah, really.
And so, like, I mean, I've been vaping, right, since I was really just ousted myself. I hope mom doesn't listen to this episode. I've been vaping since I was 17 years old, which is crazy that it'll be 10 years
yeah.
in May that since I started vaping. Feel great, by the way.
Getting that popcorn lung.
Yeah, getting that popcorn lung. But like, and I went to the dentist after I started vaping. Don't get me wrong. I haven't not gone to the dentist in 10 years.
Yeah.
But when they used to ask me at the dentist, you smoke, vape, drink, because all those things can affect you. I don't know if drinking can really affect your teeth. Does alcohol affect the teeth? I'm sure it does. Probably everything does. I would just be like, nope. Absolutely not. No smoke going into this body.
I've never been asked the dentist if I smoke or drink or anything.
Really?
Yeah.
I think at the dentist, they mostly focus on the smoking because like smoking can royally fuck up your teeth.
I think when I was going to my one friend who is now a dental hygienist, she had like the like, hey, get a friend in here so you can practice on them. Had like 3 appointments. And the second one, I had woke up late because I got fucking smashed the night before.
Right.
And I come in, and every time I went, I think they took my blood pressure.
At the dentist?
Yeah. I don't know why. Or maybe it was just the second time and they were doing stuff. I don't know. But either way, she wrote it down. And then her like teacher came over and was like, does high blood pressure run in your family or something? And I was like, no.
Not that I know of.
And she was like, oh, well, it seems pretty high. And so I don't think I think she was just like, well, we're gonna write this down. Like, we'll just write it down. Maybe you should just, maybe go to your primary doctor and just get it checked out. I was like, okay. And I completely forgot that, like, because drinking raises your blood pressure.
Oh.
And so I think I had came back the next time and they were like, oh, did you get that checked out? And I was like, oh no, I forgot. But I also forgot that night before, by the way, I was like
absolutely
drinking.
Hammered.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I woke up like I was like hungover. She's like, oh, okay. Yeah, that'll probably do it.
Yeah. That'll be the kicker right there.
I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not getting it checked out because I don't
No,
care.
fuck that.
I
Anytime
don't
somebody would be like, hey, you should go to a doctor about that, I'd be like, all right, I'll get right on that. I'm not going to fuck the doctor.
No, I'm not. I'm supposed to go. I probably told you, or at least, or either told it on the podcast, or at least told you. But like I was supposed to have like surgery when I was back in like not 10th grade, 5th grade, I think, or something like that, because the one day I didn't go to school because I was constipated. Then I had to drink this fucking berry disgusting juice so they could like do an x-ray of my insides.
Right. Yeah.
And they saw, they're like, hey, you got like scars on your kidney.
Right.
And you got like a UTI or something like that. So we got to do some surgery.
We got scars on your kidneys. And by the way, your urinary tract's infected.
Yeah, I think it was something like that. So like, hey, we got 2 surgery options for you. One that's like 98% effective and one that's like 80% effective.
Why would they even have the 80% effective one if they've got a 98% effective one?
The 80% effective one is, if I remember, from almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Or no. How old am I? 13 years ago.
Okay.
The 80% one, I think it was a single Like you get one surgery, and oh no, you get two surgeries, and you're only out of school for like a couple, like maybe a week
Hmm.
or two, and then you do the one surgery out for like a little bit, and then you're good, and then you schedule the next one. It's like whatever. I think the 98% effective one was one surgery, but you're out for like 6 months, and it was like Jesus.
What are they doing? Fucking ripping you
Right.
apart and putting you
It's
back
like
together?
it
My
was like
God.
fucking which one?
So either way, you never got the surgery.
Yeah, because mom forgot.
Oh,
Um, I could have reminded her, but I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
So then she got the call and was like, "Hey, you missed this. The consultation. It wasn't the surgery. It was a consultation, whatever." So they rescheduled. She forgot again,
Hmm.
and so then it's
They
now
gave
been
up.
it's
Yeah.
now been 13 years. And my doctor, the last time I was on, he was like, "Hey, last time you were here, I asked you about you're supposed to go to urologist. Did you ever go to that?" I'm like, "Oh no, I forgot. I didn't forget." He was like, "Okay, well, I printed out a sheet of some urologists in the area that you could call and schedule an appointment with. Stapled it to your form, whatever." Okay, cool. I'm
I mean,
still here.
do you feel fine?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. Yeah,
Everything's
guess
working? You're peeing
everything's
properly?
fine. It's all no blood. Every time I pee, I was like, as long as there's no blood there, I'm not going to the hospital yet. Okay.
Amen. That's if everything looks normal. So
Yeah.
here's a fun medical thing. And now I wasn't going to talk about this on the podcast, but it's been something that I've been like thinking about for a couple weeks now. You had a hemorrhoid once, right?
Oh yeah.
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 Can you just walk me through what you experienced when you had this?
There wasn't anything like so uncomfortable.
Right.
It was just like at one point it was like it just felt like there was like a thumbtack in my asshole.
So like painful.
Yeah, but not like horrible. Like just kind of how I would clench.
Mm.
Like it just felt like there was like a piece of shit still there sometimes.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when I would clench, like in the early stages, it felt like
How often you clenching your asshole?
I don't know, I just do it sometimes.
You're just sitting there like,
Yeah, sometimes I don't know. I don't know, but like I think I just noticed it like after I was like, dude, how come there's like I took a shit the one day, and it was like I was like, dude, it still feels like there's something there,
Mm.
and then I'd like you'd clench, and then
what
I'd
were
be
you
like,
wiping to make sure there was nothing left?
yeah, and so then like, but you could still like it would be like, dude, I can feel something,
Right.
right? And so then I was like, what the fuck? So I had to grab a mirror and I fucking inspected my asshole. And I was like, what the fuck is that, dude?
And what did it look like?
It was like,
Wait a second. Like a handheld mirror?
yeah, dude.
How'd you do it?
Just fucking like like I literally put my foot on the thing
Like
and I was
move dick and balls out of the way, or
no, I was good with just put my leg up
oh yeah, you got a small peen, so
and just go, yeah. Dude, it's not like it's like you put your leg up like this, it's gonna separate enough. Like how big is yours that it's fucking covering your asshole?
dude, I'm fucking hanging.
So anyways, yeah, that's what I did, and it just looked like there was just like there was just like a bean. Like it was like a brown bean. Not brown. But anyway,
Was it brown or was it not brown?
It was like it was the color of your fucking like sphincter.
Like an off pink color.
Oh
Oh
shit.
God.
But
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, so it's just kind of there, and then I guess it just kind of goes away after a while, as long as you're not
Pushing
as
too
long
hard.
yeah, as long as you
Because isn't it just like an enlarged blood vessel, right?
yeah, it's something, yeah, you like pop the blood vessel or something like
Yeah,
that.
popped your asshole.
And then you can
Your
get
asshole was falling out of your body.
you can get like the fucking whatchamacallit
Preparation H.
preparation H.
So the reason I'm asking all this is because I'm pretty sure I had one,
Okay.
but I wasn't like in any sort of pain.
It wasn't painful.
Okay, no, but I didn't.
It was just like, hey man, stop poking my ass. you know?
Yeah, see, like mine wasn't that case.
But you can feel
Mine-
something.
Mine was, it was. Can't believe I'm going to say this story. It was my asshole was so itchy like 2 weeks ago.
I've been there before.
It itched so bad, like to the point where I was like, "This is unbearable." Like it would wake me up in the middle of the night, dude. It was bad.
I know exactly what you're going through, dude.
And so I
Or
was
what
like,
you went through.
yeah. And so I was like, I go, I must not be wiping well enough. You know, like that must be my issue. Which is sad to admit as a 26-year-old man that I wasn't wiping my ass well enough.
Dude, but you have to question yourself.
Yeah.
If something like that is going on.
You got it. So I was like, okay, well, let me get in the shower and really just clean everything. Let me give myself a good scrub down. So got out of the shower. And the rest of that day, it was still like driving me up like, dude, it itched so
Dude, I
badly.
know. Like, dude, when you said, okay, I bet you any money it was the same thing that was happening to me. Don't know what the cause of it was,
Mhm.
but it happened to me twice.
So this itching was not related to your hemorrhoid.
No.
Fuck.
Because it was like I had like it was like a year. It was like let's just say last year was the what's it called?
Hemorrhoid.
Oh yeah, hemorrhoid. Let's say last year was the hemorrhoid. 2 years ago was the first itch, and 3 years ago, or it was the second itch. 2 years ago, 3 years ago was the first itch.
Right.
Right. So it's like maybe those are leading up to the hemorrhoid.
The hemorrhoid, yeah.
But no, I don't think it had anything to do with it. One, dude, it itched so bad. Like
Dude.
I would be like just walking, and I literally would have like, dude, if I was like walking, right, I would be like dude, I'd have to either nonchalantly,
Dude,
like,
I would
try and-
clap my ass cheeks.
I would have to nonchalantly either try and just wiggle out of the thing,
Yeah.
or if I was sitting down, I
Yeah.
literally would be like, I'd lift up the left one and then just pull it
Yeah. Oh yeah.
to then just try and spread my ass cheeks to make sure. Like I was like, dude, what is going? I was like, is it because I sweat so much?
See,
But I was
now
like-
I don't have that problem.
Right. So what I'm gonna get to what I think the happened was.
Okay.
And dude, sometimes I would just like full on just shove my hand up there and just be like,
Dude, I was knuckle deep, I swear.
dude, I was going to town.
I was basically fingering myself, dude.
Because I was like, dude, why does and it happened for like,
And that's how I found out I don't like butt stuff.
dude, it was like probably like, I don't know. If I had to guess, it could have been longer, but maybe a few days.
Mine was probably about 5 days to a week. Now, I'll tell more after you tell what you think it was, because there's still more to my story.
Okay, so
This is
yeah,
an
let's just say-
ongoing thing, is what I should say.
Oh, it still happened like to this day right now?
Not as bad, but
Oh.
there's events where it'll like flare up, you know?
Oh, I don't know what's going on then. Mine happened once, it was gone for a year. It happened once again, it was gone for a year, and then I had a hemorrhoid. A while after, but it hasn't happened. So either way, dude, the first time it happened, and it could not have been a year apart, but either way, first time it happened, I was like, dude, like what is going on? I think it was my maybe it was this. Hold on. Yeah, I think it was this. I put pain relieving cream
On your asshole.
on my asshole, and it was either this or it was my numbing cream that
Ooh.
I had for my tattoos
Yeah.
that I put on there. Dude, one of them, don't know which one, so don't recommend either of them because I can't remember. It burned so bad. Like it felt like somebody took a blowtorch to my asshole. Like it was burning, and I literally, like, I put it on there, right? So I just pulled my pants down, put some on there, immediately,
It burned.
immediately started burning. I ripped my pants off and hopped in the shower to rinse it off, dude.
It
I
was
was
that
like,
bad.
I couldn't stand it. Like it felt like somebody was taking it took the shower head and turned it all the way to hot and was spraying it on my asshole. Like it was like burning. It was
Damn.
burning. So my
It probably got a little
diagnosis,
bit inside the asshole, and it's not meant for inside.
maybe that was it too. But my diagnosis, I think, was I was wondering if I had a hot food because I think it happened the second time it happened. After I thought about it, I think that I had like, let's just say, wings, like hot sauce. And it was like like I took a shit and it was like a,
Yeah. Thumper
and like
dumper.
the hot shit,
Burned your asshole.
burned my asshole a little bit. Like there was, it's like someone took, Frank's Hot and just kind of rubbed it around my asshole.
Did a little
And
rim
that-
job with it, yeah.
That was what was going on, which
Yeah.
it also doesn't make sense because it's like, why would that be sticking around for so long?
Mm.
And it's like after I shower, it's still there,
Right.
But that was my diagnosis, and it hasn't. I don't know. It's like I had just like an acid shit, and
Right.
it burned my asshole.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm
Okay.
thinking your other two itchy times were also hemorrhoids,
No.
and mine may have been, but less severe. Because so here's where it was itching like crazy. I was being woken up in the middle of the night, and I like
never got woken up in the middle of the night.
oh dude, it like I think I just like woke up. It wasn't like
Oh,
I was
yeah. And
I
you're like,
woke
"Oh,
up
fuck,
and I was like
man."
shit, now my asshole itches.
Now I'm thinking about my ass, and I gotta fucking shove my fist up there.
I'm fisting myself just to relieve the pain. But so I went to Target and I was like, fuck this. I'm buying. So like I mean I
Preparation
did
H.
everything. I showered and I cleansed everything. I like fucking quadruple wiped the shit out of myself, the shit out of my shit.
Yeah.
And everything was clean as a whistle. And I was even putting lotion
Yeah.
all up in there. Not in,
And-
but like all up
yeah.
on there. And so I went and I bought some Preparation H. And so I initially started with just like I put a little bit on my finger and just like did the little
Yeah.
once over. And I was like, okay, that like I mean it just feels like there's like my asshole's wet, but I'm like I'm okay. It's just like it was like a not like instant relief, but I was like, okay, let me see how the day goes. And then I think it was like it tells you like reapply every 4 hours.
Yeah.
So like that day I head off from work. And I'd get to like the 3-4 hour mark and I'd like feel it again. And I'm like, shit, like let me put some more of this on. And so I was like, maybe that's what it is. If this is helping, maybe that's what it is. And so I had reapplied a few times throughout the day. And then the next morning I woke up and I was again just fucking well, this looks like I'm jerking off, but I was so itchy
I know what
again.
you mean.
And so I put the nozzle on, the nozzle that goes,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
It's got the holes in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I fucking unloaded.
Yeah. Jesus, man.
I fucking
You're supposed to just do a little, like it all
I
comes
put-
out.
I put so much.
Dude, if you farted, probably would have fucking all came out.
Like shotgun shells. I mean, no, dude. I would like squeeze the bottom. I still have like a lot left, right? But I squeeze the bottom of the tube, but I could just feel it pumping up inside.
Oh yeah, you could feel it. You could feel a little bit
Cold.
because it comes out the top
Yeah,
and it comes out like
the
4
sides.
holes.
Yeah. So I, did a little workaround in there with to make sure I'm because I'm not going to stick my finger in afterwards. So I did with the nozzle.
Yeah.
And then I went to work and I made it through a whole day of work, no issues. And I was like, this is the fucking shit. And so now the only time I notice it, like today, I took a shit, for example, and as I'm wiping, it's specifically when I'm wiping. It's like when I go to like activate it again. Like like you got a mosquito bite that's like kind of healing, and then you like rub it against something, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, now it still itches. That's what I'm doing. It's like I have a mosquito bite on my asshole.
Maybe you do.
But I'll tell you right now, the Preparation H worked wonders for the inside of my ass.
Yeah.
It was so it must have been a hemorrhoid.
Maybe.
'Cause, I mean, granted, it also says relieves. It just says relieves itching too on there. So like maybe I just had an itchy ass.
Maybe I think it's just an itchy ass because I don't know.
I didn't have any
But-
beans. I'll tell you that right now. There were no beans.
Yeah, there is nothing on the outside of your
I couldn't
skin.
see any blood vessels because I don't have a hand mirror. So what I was doing, I was putting.
Bone.
No. I'm gonna take my headphones off, so I can't hear you laughing. But I was in the bathroom, mirror right here. I'm putting my leg up and just spreading to look at
Oh
what's
my
going
God,
on
dude, that's
down there.
impossible.
And that's why I was so embarrassed to bring this up on the podcast while it was
impossible.
happening. What?
That's impossible. How do you
What?
try? How do you see your asshole? Like, how low is your mirror? My mirror is high.
It's on the wall. Oh, it's pretty. It's like right above the sink. It's not like where ours is back home.
Okay, because like mine's right above
Like
the sink.
so, like
but-
here's the sink. Here's the sink. Mirror's like right here. It's
Oh.
not like up here.
like mine goes up like
Yeah, no. If I was trying to do that at home, I'd be fucked. I'd have to be like on. I'd have to be like
you'd have to be on the bathtub.
yeah on the fucking sink.
Okay, I was gonna say Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no. So I didn't want to bring it up during or like while it was happening. Again, now it's basically like I can go a whole day. I haven't put preparation H on in fucking like a week and a half. But yeah, I was embarrassed to bring it up during the podcast because
Dude,
it
anytime-
was
dude, I
still
remember-
I'd be sitting here like I think it was while we were recording an episode. I was sitting here and I was just like,
Oh, yeah. Fuck,
fuck.
man. What's calling me? Dude, when I would use the nozzle thing,
Yeah.
every time, without a doubt, after I'd used it, my farts would be like sometimes like they wouldn't be silent. Usually my
Oh
farts
no.
no what?
No silence after the
Oh yeah,
the
dude,
creams
it's like you pull it out and it's like it's just I don't know. Maybe they're just extra wet. And so
yeah,
they're
I think
very-
it's exactly what it is.
Yeah, they're very like someone's just yeah. And I was like, why is it only when I use this?
Yeah. You're
It's
absolutely
like-
right.
But it's
I
gotta
was,
be
you know what
just
I
be
was
like-
doing to help to avoid itching my ass?
Yeah.
I was forcing farts out because if I could get a fart that like vibrated a little bit, felt good.
Sorry,
I might
man.
not upload this episode solely because I don't want people to know that 2 weeks ago I had an itchy asshole.
Boo-hoo. I mean, yeah, figure, I literally talked about my fucking hemorrhoids on here.
That's fair, yeah.
And it's just like, dude, we've talked about me shitting on someone's floor.
Yeah, but people you work with don't listen to this podcast.
Yeah, well, true.
I go to work with people that hear this shit, could hear this shit forever.
Yeah. I guess. But
Not
yeah,
a
then
well.
you just kind of like, whatever, people got problems.
People have medical issues.
Be like,
Maybe you're too afraid to talk about your shit, so
Yeah,
now
that's what
I've
it
talked
is.
about it.
you could ask them, be like, you got anything going on? No. You're a fucking liar then.
I share my shit on the internet.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Um
Anyways, that's pretty much all I got now. But I was
Yeah.
reminded today while I was shitting and I was wiping my ass and I was like, fuck. But like once I'm done, once I finish wiping, I pull my pants back up, I'm good to go.
you're chilling.
So whatever it
Yeah.
was, it's gone for the most part now.
Yeah, I haven't had an itchy ass in a while, so I'm
Yeah.
good.
I hope it never comes back, dude. It was awful.
Dude, there had to have been a time where if we've been doing this podcast for what, 3 years? For something like that?
I mean, we've been doing the podcast since 2018, but yeah,
Oh yeah. Well, how many episodes do we have?
this is 178th.
Oh shit.
So it hasn't been
Oh,
consistently for
That's a week.
for
So
5
that's at
years.
least two. That's at least 2 years of on the YouTube.
Yeah, we've been uploading on YouTube since everything closed for COVID.
Okay. I don't know that. I was gonna say I probably haven't had a itchy asshole on here then.
No, you just said a year ago was your hemorrhoid. 2 years
Yeah,
before
the
that.
hemorrhoid. I was just saying that.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying. Let's just say like,
Yeah.
this was this, and it
But
was like a
you
year.
probably had an itchy ass at some point of this podcast's life.
Oh yeah, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
You're like, oh, for sure, my actual
Yeah,
assist.
for sure, dude. I was, yeah.
God damn. All right, well, let's fucking wrap this shit.
All right. Mom texted me. Her and dad are going to Russell's. Asked me
Oh.
if I wanted anything. So,
Russell's for 420.
let's see. I should be like, you guys are going out. What's the occasion? Going to get high.
She'd be like, what are you talking about?
420 blazing, mom. Let's see. All right, pick a number. It's gotta be 20, right?
Yeah, it's got to be 20.
Or 4. Let's look at 4. What was the name of the plane that dropped an atomic bomb on Nagasaki? Don't know.
I don't fucking know.
So let's go to 20. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
Wait a second. Is this the last week?
18, 21, 20. Might
Two,
be.
1, 2, 3, 4. It is, and I am currently in the lead by
Dude,
2.
look at
So
this.
if you get
Look at
this
ad
right,
I have already.
damn,
Boom.
dude, both
Coupon.
your boot and my boot.
That's not mine. That's a short version of mine.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
yours. What year was Ben Johnson's The Alchemist first performed?
Okay, I've heard of The Alchemist.
So have I.
So we're just guessing a year.
Yeah, but like, or not. Yeah, we're just guessing a year.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of like, because I've heard of I was kind of speaking out loud. The Alchemist. I've heard of it. Like you have, but like what? The Alchemist. Is that a play?
Yeah, I think so. What year was Ben Johnson's Alchemist first performed? Sure.
I couldn't even venture a guess, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously I can, but like,
I'm not
How-
confident in mine, if
how
I'm being
old
honest.
do I want to go?
Mine, I went pretty far back, but I feel like I might have gone. I don't know if I went too far or not.
I'm gonna say 19. What'd you say?
Okay, I said, don't let it know. It's going to affect your answer.
1973.
I said 1944.
Okay. I had 3 guesses: 1961, 1981, and I was like, let me just go with 1973. Dude, it fucked.
Dude, stop using Google Chrome.
What year was 9/11? What year was Ben Johnson?
Nope.
First performed. Come on, finish it for me.
PER, Dave, not preformed, performed.
Whatever, it's right there. What? I'm not giving that to you. There's no way I'm giving you 1944 and 1610.
All right, fine. That's fair.
There's no way. Wait, first performance, 1610. Jesus
Dude.
Christ. What?
Remember I said I went deep and I thought I went too far?
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, let me pull
Okay,
up.
here we go. Try again.
What is wait, that's not Edge, is it? I don't know what that is. It's Edge.
Random dancing.
All right.
All right, check 4 and then check 20.
What acclaimed novelist was a war?
Yeah, no, don't know it.
Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 21, 20. What year did Elton John originally release the song Candle in the Wind?
Okay, Elton John.
Another oldie.
Yeah.
Obviously we know it's not going to be 1610.
Yeah, it's not gonna
or
be
as far
1610.
back as that.
How old is Elton John now?
70 something maybe.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Originally released this song "Candle in the Wind." I mean, I if he's, I could go the same year.
I actually did write down 1973 originally, and then I
Um,
changed it.
I might as well.
So you're going 1973?
Yeah,
I said
guess.
1982.
Uh,
Feels like an 80s song.
Ooh,
Fuck, dude.
bro.
No fucking way.
1 year off, bro.
Damn. All right, so that ties us
274.
up after 6 weeks. So do we go to tiebreaker now or tiebreaker next week?
I don't know. Do we do it? Do we do it now?
I don't know.
I guess it's our choice. No.
Let's fucking do it.
Okay. Just a new one. Refresh the page.
Yeah, refresh, check 4, check 20.
Okay. Who chaired the Wannsee conference during World War II?
Who knows that?
What? I'm gonna click on it and see. Don't even know. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. What is Jason Voorhees' signature weapon?
I'm locked in.
Jason Vor. Oh, chainsaw. Right?
Machete.
Machete. Fuck.
For the win.
Why did I think chainsaw? Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Shit, man.
With an easy one.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Underscore David Shucky underscore is my Instagram. DShark101 is my Twitter. And in the week, what have I had? What have I had?
What have you had?
Where did I go this weekend? Oh, honestly, yeah, no, I didn't really eat anything this weekend. I think we'll go. I mean, honestly, yeah, we'll go with the classic. We'll go with the classic chicken fingers because it was good when I first had them. The first bite was good, but then I finished them on Tuesday or Monday.
Not as good.
Still slap though.
Yeah.
From what did I get? A Garden View.
Nice.
Chicken fingers and fries, plain with barbecue sauce.
Solid.
Yeah.
You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography. My regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel at youtube.com/@JoeSharky7. My eat of the week is, let's go with the chicken Alfredo from Olive Garden with the breadsticks, the soup, the salad, all the above. Delicious. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSGPod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. And subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to buy us all drinks this weekend, feel free to Venmo myself at Joe-Sharky-1 or Dave at...
I don't know what mine is.
Shit. Well, we'll post our Venmos in the description.
I think it's David-Sharky-5.
There you go. Venmo us some cash for some drinks this weekend for Tyler's bachelor party. And yeah. It's gonna be a fun weekend. A lot of golf, and unless it rains.
Yeah. If it rains, then a lot more drinking.
A lot more drinking. That's for sure.
I don't know if that could be possible, but it's gonna be.
God damn. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye bye, everybody.